How's it going, Henry family? Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you guys could join me today. You know, it is officially fall, and this is by far my favorite time of year for several different reasons. But number one, it means that hunting seasons are opening up all across the country. And I can't think about fall without thinking about deer season. And I can't think about deer season without thinking about a classic 30-30 lever action. You know, I grew up hunting with a 30-30 lever action. It just has a near and dear place in my heart. I still love to hunt with a 30-30 when I get the chance. It's just a classic cartridge. It's been around for generations and generations. It's taken arguably probably more big game animals across the country than any other cartridge, especially the whitetail deer. But I have heard of people even taking elk with a 30-30 with the right shot placement over the years. So it's a very versatile cartridge. It's just awesome in the deer woods. And like I said, it just has a very special place in my heart. But we have a couple different flavors of the Henry 30-30 here. We have the all-weather version here, as well as the steel version here. I do have the all-weather here, topped off with a Leupold 3-9 optic. I also have this little cheek riser back here and this little shell holder here. This is kind of my go-to deer rifle. If I don't need to use another rifle, if I had one deer rifle to use for the rest of my life, it would probably be this all-weather Henry 30-30 right here. I just love it. I love the way it feels. I love the way it shoots. And you know, being a 30-30, it just feels right in my hands. So, but if you don't like the all-weather version and you want something a little bit more classic, you know, we do have the steel version as well. And this is a very classic firearm, very similar to the one I used growing up. Beautiful American walnut stocks on this thing. I've left this one pretty well stock. It is drilled and tapped if you want to put an optic on it like the all-weather over here. But the only thing that I've done to this one is I have added our fiber optic sights to this. You can buy these fiber optic sights on the Henry Outfitter website if you would like to swap out the semi-buckhorn sights. I did that. As you can see, guys, I have glasses on. I don't have the best eyes in the world, and putting fiber optic sights on this firearm have really changed the game for me and allowed me to use iron sights more and be more accurate and more lethal on game animals downrange. So without further ado, guys, let's get these things loaded up and do some shooting. I'm here at 100 yards. We're going to start off with the all-weather with the Leupold optic on here and just see what kind of groups we can get. We are shooting the 150 grain hammer downs, guys. I've used these pretty much exclusively now for the last few years on all my big game hunts with 30-30, and they have done fantastic. They haven't let me down far. They put animals down quickly, and they're very accurate. So let's get this all-weather loaded up here and fire off some shots downrange and see how well this 30-30 shoots. All right, guys, really nice little group here at 100 yards. As you can see, I am high. I've got this about 3.5–4 inches high so that I will be really dead on out to 200 yards. So just really happy with that group there. Let's try the steel now, open sight, and see how it does. All right, Henry family, really nice group there out of the Henry 30-30 all-weather at 100 yards with the Federal 150 grain hammer down. That's going to put down any whitetail or mule deer or whatever I'm going after for sure. But let's swap it up here now and see what kind of group I can shoot open sights here at 100 yards with the 30-30 steel. All right, Henry family, so not mad at all with this group. We've got 1, 2, 3 right here, open sights, 100 yards, not quite as tight as with the optic, but dang, still nonetheless very nice group there open sights at 100 yards. So that's definitely going to put a deer down. Just to be able to hit inside this circle, for me anyway, with iron sights is pretty good. I'm sure some of you guys out there are really good at it, but I am extremely happy with that at 100 yards with the Henry Steel 30-30, that is for sure. All right, Henry family, really nice results there. Super happy with both of these offerings from Henry, guys. You know, the group, even with the iron sights, wasn't that much different than the one here with the optics, so that makes me really happy. I've never been the best with iron sights just because my eyes aren't the best over the years, but I'm telling you what, these fiber optic sights have made all the difference in the world. So if you're like me and really like fiber optic sights and you don't have the best eyes, definitely check these things out over at the Henry Outfitters website, guys. You can find everything you need for all of the Henry firearms over there, including hats, shirts, and everything in between. I have a really cool Henry coffee mug that I use almost every morning as well. So if you love the Henry brand and you're part of the Henry family, it's definitely a place you can go over there and get some really cool stuff. So if you guys are looking for a 30-30, definitely check these two offerings out from Henry. We have a few other ones in 30-30 in our lineup. One to note is the X model. That wouldn't be a bad one to take hunting as well, or if you're looking for more of a tactical type 30-30. But these two, in my opinion, are just awesome firearms to take to the woods and take hunting. Like I said, if I could choose one rifle for the rest of my life to hunt whitetail deer with, it would be this 30-30 all-weather. I know I can beat it up. I know I can pass it down from generation because it's going to last a lifetime. And it just shoots well, and to me, it looks really cool. But, you know, if you're looking for something a little more classic, which I absolutely love as well, you really just can't beat the classic Steel 30-30. The American walnut on this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. It is drilled and tapped if you did want to put an optic on it. But these things, guys, they're classic, they're awesome, they're accurate, and guys, they're workhorses. You take them to the woods and they just put animals on the ground. So if you're looking for a 30-30, definitely check these things out. But until next time, guys, remember, if it's not made in America, it's not going to be made at all. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.